Oh, it's time to double down in Atlantic City. Hey everybody, it's Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we are here at our first of two parks today. This is called Storybook Land. We came here about 2 years ago and we did a full park walkthrough, which was a fantastic time. But we're here today doing our daily double. We're going to call it our doubling up in Atlantic City, because this is an Egg Harbor Township, sorry, and that is right outside of Atlantic City. So we're going to hit this park first. And there's a couple things we want to do here. We're here for two reasons, actually. First of all, we want to pretty much ride their two coasters. They have Bubbles, which we've ridden before, but we also want to ride their brand new Cinder Coaster, which is new for this year. So that's a new coaster credit for us. And also we want to do the Let's Eat, Let's Play, and all those kind of here. Different things here. Now, the one thing about this park that we are blown away by is how well themed this is. Everything here is just perfectly themed. So, but you know what? Might as well start off with a medley and give you our walkthrough from 2 years ago so you can see everything this park has. So, hit the music. Alright, so I hope you like that montage here, but this was not in the montage. This is the Cinder roller coaster. Basically themed after Cinderella. And this is a Vista Spinner, but tell you the truth, this thing was spinning crazy here. You can look at that front car right now. It was non-stop spinning. It's up there with Raging Cajun for me. And we started off with this because we have the roller skate rule, which means we get the coaster credits first and then we film. So I jumped on this first right away. This is my 395th roller coaster since I've been doing this, closing on 400, and it definitely was a spinning Vista, and it definitely made me pretty dizzy. I definitely should have got the relief band. So this is all the way at the one end of the park, so now I'm going to head over and get Bubbles, the roller coaster, in a few minutes, because that is the second coaster. That's not a new credit, but it's still against the 96. All right, so there goes Bubbles going right now, the Helix section of it. And so I've been here for about an hour, knocked out the two roller coasters, and I've already started to film a few things. So two things that kind of shocked me. There is no daily shows, which was kind of surprising. And by the way, this is a Phillies area here, so get out of here, Mets. But there's none of that, and there's also no games, which I guess is actually a pretty cool thing, because, you know, with all these kids in this park, it's being a family park, they could probably make a mint off games. But the fact that they only have one thing in the back, which isn't, it's 75 cents to play, but it's not a win prizes kind of game. It's more of a you know, play and have some fun, compete against your friends kind of game. So but those are two things there. So we're not going to be doing the Let's Play, and we're not really going to be doing a showtime. I'm going to basically show the stage area and then tell them to come over to the website to learn more. But all in all, we're almost done already. So that's why this is a 2 or 3 park day, because I know here there's only a few things I need to do. So and Steel Pier, there's only a few things. We did a full thing on Steel Pier, and if I can get into Island Waterpark today, that would be the third one. But we're definitely going to hit 2, possibly 3. But you know what, let's give you another medley to enjoy. All right, so it's about a half hour later, and I still have to do the merch, Let's Go Shopping, and I also need to do the, there's one more food location here. There's 4 locations here at this at this park. The dining depot is the big one there, but they got two snack bars and a couple other things here. Real quick here, I did a short on this, but I just love the fact they have here. This is called Goosey Gander Castle here, and I love how the geese are just hanging out right there. They got a little food area there. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 right there on the side, and this is the one here drinking some water. So definitely a really fun park. Like I said, if you live closer, I definitely enjoy it here. Even here, like just the little things they got there, like the guy fishing on the pier there and all that. Right next to the sign says no fishing. So love this park, but I got 2 more videos to do, and then we're gonna do a quick little mid thing here, and then I'm gonna head over to Steel Pier, right actually in the Atlantic Ocean, believe it or not. It's literally in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. So stay tuned. All right, so we're about halfway done with our day because we just finished Storybook Land here in Egg Harbor Township here, and we knocked out Let's Eat. There's 4 different food locations. We showed you the parade route where they have their live shows. We showed the merch. We did all these different shorts, and of course I added 2 new coasters to my repertoire here. So we're about halfway done here, but if you like what we do and you enjoy podcasts, make sure you check out the Trimmed and Stable podcast. We've been doing it for longer than the YouTube channel. We've been doing the podcast for 5 years, over 200 episodes. And the one thing we do with the podcast that we really like is the fact that we make sure that they're 20 minutes to 30 minutes in length. It's not a super long podcast because we want to get you on the drive time. So definitely check it out. It's on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts. You can check out this Trimmed and Stable podcast. And now I'm getting ready to head out to our second park of the day, and that is going to be Steel Pier. All right, so we made it here to the Atlantic City Boardwalk here. Right there's the Hard Rock Cafe, and right there's the big wheel going there with Steel Pier. So this is the second of the 2 parks we're looking to do here, and we might hit a third, but this is definitely the second one I wanted to hit here. The big reason why I came here to Steel Pier is not for the giant wheel, because if you know anything about the channel, I hate Ferris wheels, but they have a new roller coaster over there called Crazy Crab, and I wanted to get that credit, and also to see what else they had going on. So this is our second one here, and if you've never been to Steel Pier, why don't we do a montage and show you what it's all about. All right, so if you haven't been to Steel Pier before here, it is a amusement pier here in Atlantic City, right across from the Hard Rock. And one of the biggest things about here is they got a lot of kids rides and all that. We did a walkthrough about a year and a half ago. So if you want to see that, make sure you check out our playlist here. We might connect it to the end, or if not, just definitely check it out and stuff like that. Now, the neat thing about this pier that I always want to show people is, like when you go to Maury's or Jenkinson's Boardwalk or most of these piers, they basically run along the side, like where the boardwalk is here. But when you talk about Steel Pier, you actually shoot out into the ocean. And we're gonna show that a little bit later here, but this pier literally is a pier, not just a in name only here. This one actually goes out into the ocean. So, but I'm gonna go jump in line real quick here because I need to get tickets for Crazy Crab. All right, so today's a Thursday and I got lucky. So they say Crazy Crab is 8 tickets, so that would be almost like $16. However, on Thursdays, it is only 2 tickets, so I got 4, so I can ride it twice. Maybe I'll do one of the other rides too here, but this is a pretty cool thing here. Now they have a second coaster, and it's right here called Locomotion. But the problem with Locomotion is it literally is a kiddie coaster. So we are not counting those this year unless there are new coaster credits. So that's not going to be there. So the only coaster I really got to work with today is Crazy Crab. So now the pier just opened at 1 o'clock today too. So it's just opened up. It's already got a good crowd. So that's always nice to see. Here's Heroes Flight, one of those Linus launchers. And right next to it is Freedom Flyer, which is their I think that's the 360 one there. So, and that's 7 tickets to ride. But like I said, things are discounted today. I'm definitely going to grab lunch here. I definitely am hungry. I think I started out today with just, I think today I only ate 2 marshmallows. So not the healthiest of meals, but we're coming up right here on Crazy Crab, which would be my 97th coaster of the year and my 396th coaster. So here's the logo for it. And let me brighten that up a little bit. Trying to brighten it up a little bit there. There you go. So time to jump on it. All right, so I got off Crazy Crab and it was a ride. That's what I can say here. But this is Tropical Storm. This is a Roundup on Crack. And then right next to it is actually Mix, which is a crazy ride, how high it takes you. But yeah, Tropical Storm is definitely one of the more thrilling rides. I've actually never seen this before. And it looks like they got some construction here, so it might be something else coming in here. But if you look at this thing is spinning very aggressively. And also you go vertical, you go horizontal, you go so many different directions. It's actually a pretty crazy ride. Yeah, that's Tropical Storm. And then there you got Mix, where you're kind of stuck at the top while they load and unload you. Which for me, not a big fan of that, but don't like heights and I don't like waiting, but that's where we are for Mix. But one thing I always love about Steel Pier is all the way in the back here is the Ocean Reef Bar. And they got the helipad because you can actually have helicopter rides. But what's really different about Steel Pier, what I really love about Steel Pier is when you come back here, this is actually a pier that's actually out in the ocean. I mentioned it before. There's the bar right here, which is nice. So when you come out here, you are pretty far out from the ocean here. So right here, this is the Atlantic Ocean right here. Do not lean on the fence because you might go bye-bye. But so there you are, right there's a buoy out there. But to give you a perspective of how far out you are, right there is the Atlantic Ocean, the shore, with I think that's resorts right in front of me there. But that's the beach right there, and there's the boardwalk. So you're probably a good 200, 300 yards out into the ocean here. So it is one of the few piers that I've been to that's actually out in the water. Like Maury's Piers and Jenkinson's Boardwalk, they run along the coast. But this one right here, Steel Pier, literally takes you out to out in the ocean here with the seagulls. So yeah, I actually enjoy it, and I'm probably going to have a drink right here at the bar because there's no line. All right, so we just finished everything we need to do at Steel Pier. So I did about 10 shorts and all that kind of stuff here, but a lot of stuff hasn't changed since the last time I was there. So no reason to really go crazy with the stuff. They do have some really cool rides in the back, which I was kind of impressed with. Tropical Storm seemed pretty good. So did, what's the other one that was good back there? Oh, the Mix. The Mix looks pretty insane there. But all in all, Crazy Crab was okay, but wasn't anything, you know, it was a coaster credit. Don't need to ride it again here. So, but that was the second park that we were aiming to hit today. So now I'm actually going to go down the boardwalk and see if I can get a trifecta going here, you know. Doubling down is great, but if you get the trifecta, that's even better, right? So up here is Island Waterpark. You can see it in the sign there. And we did a full walkthrough before and all that. So I'm going to walk up there, see if I can do some filming, see if there's anything new there. Maybe get some shorts. And if they have anything new, definitely highlight that. But Steel Pier is definitely a nice little addition there. Like I said, family-wise, they got a lot of kid coasters. And like I said, we have a playlist that basically has a full walkthrough and a Let's Eat on that end and a Let's Play. So we already knocked all those out there. I was hoping to do merch today, but the only merch they really had was stuffed blue crabs and buying photos. So it wasn't any merch to do there, and there's no shows, of course. They might have nightly music, but there's nothing that's like a daily show at Steel Pier. So with that being said, I'm going to walk over to Island Waterpark, see if I can add that to my repertoire. And you know what? Let me show you what's inside Island Waterpark. Time to do a medley. right, so I might as well show you. Right here we're inside the Showboat, and they're actually calling it the Showboat again, which is kind of shocking to me because I know for years it was actually going under different names. So it says welcome to the Showboat. It's got characters here and stuff like that. And the big thing here, for me, the big thing was always right here's the old poker room. So it's always sad to see what happened here, but they got Bricker's Burgers, which is new. This wasn't there before, and they have another restaurant over that way. But a little nostalgic for me here. I spent many hours when I was a little bit younger over here in this poker room right here. So, but right here, the big thing is the Lucky Snake Sports Bar and Arcade. So this is what they're claiming to be the oldest, actually the largest arcade in the world. And they actually added a lot of stuff since I was here a year and a half ago. When you come over here, you've got big game system here. You got the big one over here. Now over here, this used to be, wow, so this used to be a pinball machine arcade, but now it's a Michael Jackson exhibit. And you come over here, so this was the old casino floor, and this casino floor is now all arcade games. So a lot of things have changed since I've been here. Might have to come back and do a full park walkthrough or something like that again, because they definitely changed it up here. But my main goal is to walk all the way through here quick and to see if I can do some stuff in the water park, Island Water Park. But if not, I'm actually going to do a walkthrough of Lucky Snake Casino again. So they blocked that off more. Before you used to be able to see it, but here they got a lot of games. And here they got a sushi lounge, which is new. Eclair breakfast every day. And so right here's the arcade still. You got the bowling, that's still here. And this bar, I spent many hours at this bar years ago. So many stories at this bar right there, but we're not here to talk about those stories. So here's the Raceway Lucky Snake. So like I said, we actually have a full thing on Lucky Snake. So if you're interested in learning more about it, definitely make sure you check the playlist. Over here's the roller skating rink that they have. So they still got that. Water gun battle is new, and the mini golf is still good. So we're still good on that end there too. So a lot of the stuff that we showed before is still good. Yeah, I always like this because it's all on Monopoly games, mini golf. So they have right there the Groundhog, and they got Pac-Man, and they got Tetris and all that. They still got the man walking. And over here, this is the go-kart. So that's still going. Actually looks a lot nicer now. You got people flying by too, that's always nice. But my main thing is I want to go check out the Island Water Park. So let's give you a medley of the arcade while you wait. So we just got permission to film again. So I'm going to walk in here, and we're going to do basically mostly shorts here. I love the fact that it is a Showboat again there, but thank you Island Water Park for allowing me to come in here and shoot again. It's always great when people remember you and they actually are like, yeah, we like what you do and all that stuff. So so it's a triple header, not a double header. We tripled up, not doubled up. So that's a win. Right here's Eclair, which is kind of nice. I'm probably going to do a couple things on Lucky Strike Arcade too, because I figured that's also a major thing here. And they also got the gift shop here, so we definitely want to do some stuff in the gift shop. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a added bonus here. So 3 parks in one day, so very exciting. Like I said, if you're looking for a full walkthrough, definitely check out the video we did last year, but this is going to be more focusing on shorts and what's new kind of stuff here. So yeah, so 3 parks one day. Thank you Island Water Park. All right, so it's now pretty much 1 o'clock, 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock total, and wow, I did not expect to actually get into Island Water Park today. I was hoping for a double, I got a triple, and we did a brand new walkthrough, brand new Explorer, which was not on my agenda, but definitely something that there are some changes that, so I'm always happy when there's changes, we're able to catch them and stuff. The store has a lot of new merchandise that they didn't have before. And I always love this lazy river. This is a great lazy river. It's technically not heated, but it definitely feels heated. And there is no waterfalls and stuff, so it's fun. And of course right there is the Treehouse Bar, which is a great place to grab a drink or have a private party. So wow, I am so blown away by being able to come in here today and film. A couple things that are different. You can actually go through the adult area, and you can actually go out into a yard where they actually have AstroTurf with different games and stuff like that. And then the arcade's gone completely, which makes sense because they have the world's largest arcade. But the slides are pretty much the same. The other thing too is their flow rider. You can actually, it will actually teach you how to surf standing up. So that's something you usually don't see. So that's also very impressive. But yeah, very impressed with today, and might try to do a couple more things. But all in all, it's been a pretty good day. All right, so we finished up some stuff at the well, pretty much Island Waterpark, but when I was leaving here, this was the Island Bar at Showboat, but when I walked in here, it's Let's Bounce, $20 admission. So I was like, what is this? They actually converted this whole area into a kid zone there. So I love the Dinos and Sesame Place, stuff like that. So this bar used to be huge for the NFL, but now it's a whole kid zone back here with bounce castles and the whole 9 yards. So yeah, that was something that was different. So they did a lot of changes in the last year or so here since the last time I was here. But all in all, this is the end of our park day, and the Double Down became a triple header, which is kind of nice there. So we started out at Storybook Land over at Egg Harbor, and then we jumped over to Steel Pier quickly to ride Crazy Coaster and do some shorts, and then we ended the day here over at Island Waterpark, and it was a great time. So I did a brand new Explore with Island Waterpark, and I did a couple other new things here too. So if you like what we do, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And you know what? This was a great day here in Atlantic City, and can't wait to see you in the queue.